from T-Mobile Park in Seattle. MLB Network is on the air. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Seattle Mariners.
And now, your Seattle
It's
Mariners.
baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Casey Sadler, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Now to the plate, Robert Poisson, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And that's taken for strike one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. And that one yanked just foul.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. And that'll bring in Yandi Diaz. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Now the first pitch. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. One, 2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Hit weakly back to the mound. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next to dig in, Alec Bohm. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First delivery to him. Just getting started here in Seattle. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Murphy. And that ends the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Trevor Richards gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Ready now is Bubba Thompson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, and it's 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one. You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Casey arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First pitch on the way.
Hey. 0-1.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. To 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Ty France waits on deck. And now a pitch on the way. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the third baseman.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that'll bring in Ty France. He's set. Here it comes. Crawford, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit out towards second. Oh, what a dive. He's up with it. The throw on to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Oh, man, this looked like it was going to be a fantastic play, and then he just blows the throw. Love the effort, but a good throw would have gotten him. Got to make the whole play for it to count.
Standing in now, Seth Brown, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 7 homers, and 28 RBIs. Turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Striding forward now is the DH, Haven Smith. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
So now to the plate, Chad De La Guerra. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 4 home runs and 22 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down and the inning will continue. Throw into second. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy, but that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Mariners are on top 3-0. Here's Randy Arozarena.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
As they'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0. Now that's popped up. Brown will wait on it. 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Michael Brusso.
Mike Brusso digging in at the plate. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
1 out, nobody on. Here's a breaking ball, too low, 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
In now, Donovan Casey, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Will Benson. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Brusso leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rays strand just the 1. Still down 3-0. And stepping in, Jake Fraley. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Jake Fraley.
First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. Pitch is popped up. Boom into foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the left fielder.
Now at the plate is Ben Ruda. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
The right fielder.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
To the plate now, Bubba Thompson. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Here's a look over to first. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
At the plate, J.P. Crawford, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Runners off for second. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave one. They lead it 3-0. And now here is Gabriel Arias. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now the first pitch. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
So next to bat will be Evan Skog. First offering on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the blue.
Robert Poisson is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Fraley finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Rays go in order 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ty France.
The third baseman, Ty France.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch misses for ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one down now.
Now batting, First baseman.
Up next, Seth Brown drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 2-0 on the way is offered at and missed for the first strike. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated
2 down, no one on base.
Paven.
And up next is Paven Smith. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball, that's it.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And the pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, second baseman, Chad.
At the plate now is Chad De La Guerra, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Smith is off of first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Into the box, Tom Murphy. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch on its way.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And it's quickly 0-2. an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So now to the plate, Yandi Diaz. He bounced out last time up.
Number 2, Yandi Diaz.
First delivery to him. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Fraley patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And now in the box, Alec Bohm. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randy Arozarena.
So 2 out, nobody on. And up next will be Randy Arozarena. First pitch of the AB now.
Nope, that's down.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
A shot down the first baseline. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box now, Michael Brusso. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he takes a cold strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roy. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Stepping in now, Donovan Casey.
Nope, that's a ball.
Lays off 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he'll dive back in safely. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Called a strike on the outside corner. 2-1. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Brusso, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
The right fielder, number 16, Will Benson.
Next to hit, Will Benson struck out in his first at-bat. Looking to minimize the damage here.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Ground ball right side. Scooped up. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Rays will settle for just the 1. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jake Fraley. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. This pitch is popped up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So stepping in is Ben Ruda. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And that's in there for strike 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
Grounded down the third baseline. He'll try again. 1-2.
Ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Stepping in once again is Bubba Thompson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Hit out towards second. Reined in. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. None left for Seattle as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Rays.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Hard hit to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8- and 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Standing in now, Evan Skog. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0.
Two balls, one strike.
Arias gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled away. . . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . The next 3-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Robert Poisson. No hits to this point. From the stretch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
2-2.
Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
At the plate now, Yandi Diaz, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Down the third baseline. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. The runner scores from second. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Eric Swanson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Alec Bohm will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set, and the pitch, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0.
Ball, action.
Randy Arozarena is on deck. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Striding in is Randy Arozarena, a potential tying run for him at third base. First delivery to him.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Long run for the right fielder. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And to score from third is the tying run. It's a 3-3 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Michael Brusso. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First offering.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. So here is J.P. Crawford. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. In there, 2-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Chopper to short. Knee high, he barehands it. Hats off to that one.
The batter.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring in Ty France. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out.
The batter.
Next up, Seth
baseman.
Brown struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. So now here is Donovan Casey. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Donovan Casey.
Now here's the first offering.
Outside, that's ball.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. To third. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number
Digging in next, Will Benson. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Now here's the pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Two and two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Gabriel Arias. Fouled off. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
now batting, catcher, Evan Skov.
To the plate now, Evan Skov. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Throw over to first. Runner's back. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Luis Patino enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in now for the Mariners, Haven Smith. It was a walk in his last trip.
Designated hitter, Haven.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Patino is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2.
No, inside.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now it'll be Chad De La Guerra. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Hit back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, here is Tom Murphy. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Seventh pitch of the at bat coming up. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Inside with the fastball, and it works the base on ball.
The center fielder, number 28.
Next, it'll be Jake Fraley. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Murphy leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Heading out towards shallow right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Seattle. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Andres Munoz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Robert Poisson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This is popped up. France has room in foul territory. One down. Up next for the Rays, Yandi Diaz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him. No balls and 1 strike. And there's ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here's the pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Randy Arozarena.
So now to the plate, Randy Arozarena, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Rays strand just the 1. Still tied 3-3. Digging in will be Ben Ruda. It was a walk in his last trip.
No left fielder, Ben Ruda.
First pitch on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bubba Thompson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0 home. Bounce to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Number 3.
Next for Seattle,
Shortstop.
J.P. Crawford
J.P.
grounded out in his last at-bat.
Crawford.
First pitch of the AB now. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Casey is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Lou Trevino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate, Michael Brusso. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Designated hitter, Michael Brusso.
First offering on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
High and deep down the left field line. And foul.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Into the box, Donovan Casey, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. One and one.
Down, 1-1.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Ruda is there, and he has it for the out. Next to hit is Will Benson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Second baseman, Gabriel Arias.
So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Gabriel Arias as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. First delivery to him.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
And they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. And that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Jarrett Gutu enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Stepping in now, Evan Skog, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. The 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Ready on 0-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So now into the box is Ty France. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now. Seth Brown is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Seth Brown. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch.
Count 2-2.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next is Pavin Smith. He's set. Here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate now, Chad DeLaguerra. And it's grounded just foul down the line. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The set and the 1-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Here's the 2-1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. So a full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Next up is Tom Murphy. It was a walk in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Fouled away. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Nicky Lopez has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Robert Poisson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
One ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Yandi Diaz will be next. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So next to hit is Yandi Diaz. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. That brings up Alec Bohm. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
From the windup, the 1-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Score remains tied at 3-3. Stepping up is Jake Fraley. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder, Jake Fraley.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here comes the 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Ben Ruda. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Next to stand in is Bubba Thompson, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
1-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Mariners are down in order. Still tied 3-3. Joey Gerber takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
Here's the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. It's 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Big at-bat now, and here is Michael Brusso. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I got to believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there. So I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
Next, it'll be Donovan Casey. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Runners are at first and third, one away. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with two gone now. Big spot here, and it'll be Will Benson. Needs a hit here to bring the go-ahead run home from third with two away. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. Two balls and no strikes.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Runners on first and third, two away. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Big pitch here. I mean, you know the guy at the plate is gearing up for something to hit, so executing a good pitch right here is essential.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything.
We'll have to press pause as that strike three to retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. Chance to walk it off, and now here is J.P. Crawford. The winning run stands at second base.
J.P. Crawford.
Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. run. Runner breaks for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Seattle hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Joey Gerber claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 4 runs on 4 hits. 1